on, Kick. You can't do this to me right now. I'm trying to stream, Kick. I'm upset. I'm upset. Alright. I'm done crashing out. All the cucks in the house say yeah. Yeah. What's up, cuck? The mounting action teak. Mountain fisty. No rush, crash out all you want. I don't need your permission. Stop acting like my dad. First of all, I'm your father. Me, I'm your dad. Mounting Xenomorphica. Good morning, Ted. 27, how are you today? Mounting Kane, and thank you for calling me Princess Maple, Mother of the Moonies. I am the Virgin Mother. Commanding Library Turtle. Commanding Coronium. Are you still actually I shouldn't let me stop myself. let me stop myself right there. Commanding Sheeple. Can we go to Disneyland? Maybe. I'll think about it. Commanding Library Turtle. Can I have $10 for chocolate? I mean, have you seen inflation lately? I'm pretty sure chocolate costs more than $10. I'm sorry, little one. Good morning, LDTGX. Good morning, Eggy Goka. It's not about permission, it's about support. Okay, well then, even if it is about support, right? Someone saying, like, crash out all you want is the same thing as telling your friend who's addicted to drugs, like, it's okay, shoot up as much as you want, it's fine, it's just a little heroin, you know, it's not like I'm gonna stop liking you or something just because, you know, you're dead from overdose. What I'm trying to say is, like, I interpret it as paternalistic when every little thing I say he has to approve of. But anyway, whatever. Commanding Tarsol, Commanding Impala 1971. I will need to act like your father. Remind you should not be walking around your room in the cold with a tile floor, barefoot, sockless, and so on. I love how you wrote, Oni-chan, I love how you wrote and so on, but I can't wear socks indoors because hey, sorry to break it to you, but that's against the law. No kitty cats, no cat girls are ever allowed to wear socks indoors. It's illegal. And I'm not autistic, I just don't like the way they feel. I only wear socks when I absolutely must. And even then, sometimes I risk it. Moon is a non-binary parent figure of the Moonies. Get out! How dare you call me non-binary? Excuse me, that's a slur. Meow, meow, meow. Glad I'm not in America. Is chocolate cheaper elsewhere? Good morning, Maurice. How are you? I don't get offended easily, don't worry. Good morning again, Coronium. Again, how are you? I have the giggles. I think it's more like letting him have the 6 chicken cutlet. I'm still upset about that, by the way. If I remembered the brand, I would write them a negative review on the internet. Why are you lying? You're not gonna try to keep it in mind. You're just gonna go back to doing the same old thing tomorrow. Like every single day. Fissy got fisted for nothing this time. You know? What else is a girl gonna do with these cat paws? Just not fist her chat? What are you talking about? How could I do that? Commanding lethal Cade. You guys want to see my feet? Can't. Oh no! Oh no! It's the Google Docky. Good morning. Let's see. I'm not complaining about being sick with a cold, okay? I'm just letting all the Moonies know in advance that if I disappear suddenly, it's cancer. The cancer got me. And I'm not the one to blame. Like, one of the autists on that watches me on Odyssey diagnosed me over the internet. Pretty sure that's what he meant when he said my voice changed. Non-cuckable parent figure. I can be cucked. Gamani Master Protos. Hi. There were a series of droughts in Ghana and Ivory Coast, so cocoa went way up in price. Thank you, random passerby, for the information. Also, good morning. Good morning, Oni-chan. I apologize to you specifically. I was having technical difficulties, so I refreshed the page. I didn't see it. No socks for easy access. I can't. I can't. We're not doing this. This is a family-friendly stream. Pretend. Pretend for a moment. For my sake. Let's pretend. Anyway, good morning, King Kingdom 92. Good morning, Max Saker. Is that everybody? You're so sick doesn't mean you have cancer? I do. It's metastasized from head to toe. Also, because I read that book. I read that book that Paul Kalanithi wrote, and not Kalanithi, Kalanithi wrote, and I don't know. He said that he had back pain, and then I was like, oh shit. Anyway. Thank you, the consultant, for 27. Everything I asked yesterday wasn't for yesterday. So the holiday, the remembrance, is supposed to occur a year from the date of my disappearance, whenever that disappearance is. Now, I don't know. Do I have 12 months to live? Do I have 12 weeks to live? Do I have 12 years to live? It's anybody's guess. It's anybody's guess. And as soon as they implement cryptocurrency betting and gambling into the Kick UI, we could do one of those and see who's gonna be the winner. Meow meow meow. Good morning, Bongai. Hi. I'm looking. I was gonna talk to you guys a little bit about uncertainty, but I don't feel like it, so I'll let you off the hook for today. Stop wishing for cancer, you mangy kitty cat. I'm not wishing for it. I'm not wishing for it, but it's it's probably too late. Anyway, Kick doesn't have gambling in it. I thought that was the whole point of the site. And then no, I don't think it does yet. She will leave a cipher within the 30-page Google Doc, which can be used to decrypt her ultimate location. Meow, meow, meow. Anyway. Oh shit. I don't have any brain cells left, I think. Man. Oh, this is terrible news. Good morning, Squirtle Squad 77. How are you? Uncertainty. Why? Why? I don't have my notebook. Let's see if I can remember what the heck I was thinking about this morning. If you are in the chat right now, can you type the letter P, please? I think my internet is cutting out. You can use my brain cells. Thank you. Thank you, sheeple. Okay. It works. Thank you. Thank you. Wait. I wasn't trying to farm engagement. I was just trying to check if if something happened to my internet. It's fine. I thank you all. Thank you, kitty cats. Anyway, no, let's talk about it. So, I've been thinking a lot about intelligence and the big questions of the world and the universe, or whatever. Or maybe just the questions that humans ask themselves at some point in life, if they're particularly neurotic as I am. Come on in, Francaster. and and it turns out that, you know, like the cliche about how hindsight is 2020, that applies to a lot of different things and a lot of different phenomena. There's a lot of things in this world that we observe and we mistakenly believe that any amount of data can lead to a specific outcome, but that's not always the case. But anyway, I won't get into it because honestly, I don't even remember where I was going with this. I don't need a check mark right now. Wow. All my brain cells are empty because right before stream, I was gonna share some screenshots from the dating show that I was watching yesterday, which is so messy. It's so bad and messy. Exchange season 4. Can't recommend it. But there was a particularly cute date where Won Q and what the heck is that girl's name? Jiyeon. They went on a date to a zoo. And Won Q got so excited because there were these lemurs. There were these lemurs, and they kept like jumping on him, like jumping on his shoulders and on her back and on their head, and he just seemed really happy. And at the end of every day on this show, like in the evening, all the singles in the house have to text the person that made their heart flutter, and there's a lot of comments online saying that he should write a text to the lemurs. I thought it was funny because it's true. Oh, I've never seen him happier in the weeks that the show has been going on. Can we have our own dating show? Who wants to date the Oshi? Oh, you can do a dating show. Yeah, you can do a dating show between the moonies, sure. He was with his people. I think so too. It was very cute. I wanted to share that with you, but I can't. Anyway, I'm already losing my voice. I don't have enough water. I will get on with the stream. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to all the kitty cats in the world. Thank you for watching Love Talk with Mrs. Moonson. This is a daily talk show where a kitten who's smitten and dehydrated chats about love, life, anime, and Korean dating shows because why not? Today is effing Friday. Can't believe it's Friday already. Can't believe it's already like almost a whole week into December. I'm not ready for 2026. The number 26 scares me. And it shouldn't. It shouldn't, but I don't know, something about it. It's too round. It makes me uncomfortable. What was I saying? Yeah, time is flying too fast. Yes, it's Friday already. Can you believe it? It's almost gonna be the weekend, and then it's gonna be Monday again. Anyway, yeah, we're a kitten who's spitting. Oh, you guys are not ready for my rap. So I started writing lyrics again today. In the bathtub, I was writing lyrics. This rap song is a new one. and it's inspired by simps. You know who you are. You know, if you're a simp, you know who you are. So, it goes something like, "Hey, kitty, kitty, you're so pretty." And I can't do any more than that because it would be a spoiler. Kumaling Natona, Kumaling SD Kong. Anyway, 2027 will be my year as well, LDTGX. If I make it then, if my prognosis isn't so bad, I would love to make it to 2027. I do think that number is like, it's so much better than, oh, and then all of the 2020 numbers so far. The rap song has the N word 40 times, which is a 20% reduction compared to past raps. You're gonna burn the whole place down if you continue? Okay. Good mounting Itachi Ryu. It's not even friend zone simp. It's like, so the subject matter is about simp, but the genre is something like yandere horror. Rap stream when? I can't give you a date. I'm just gonna drop a mixtape suddenly. All of a sudden. Anyway, where was I going with this stream? It's effing Friday. It's Friendship Friday. It's Fujoshi Friday. Except I'm not a Fujoshi. It's Femboy Friday. Except we don't have any femboys on this stream. But you could probably find femboys on other places. The internet is large for now. You know, until they lock it down and... Man, I don't want to talk about bad news, but... Man, it's just, you know... It's not looking good. These old politicians, these fossils, are trying to ruin the internet for me. Specifically, they're trying to ruin it, and I despise that. Anyway, I'll read some marshmallows and respond to them, and then I'll end the stream early so that you can go back and enjoy the rest of your day doing something more exciting and more productive. I don't have an anime for you because I forgot. I don't know. Because of my cancer, my recent cancer diagnosis, I've been too sick to watch anime. So I've been laying in bed. I'm gonna stop joking about this. It's not really a joke though. I actually have been sick. I've been feeling, a lot of pain. Mostly pain. But yeah, and a little sleepy. Anyway, where are the marshmallows? Where are the marshmallows? Where are you hiding them? So delicious, so soft and fluffy, so full of, what are marshmallows made of again? Are marshmallows made of sugar? What are marshmallows made of? I feel like I should know the answer to this, but I'm being honest, I don't. They're made of love? That sounds like propaganda! Listen, speaking of propaganda, I realized that, like, pretty much every Disney movie that's ever existed, actually, maybe not recently, but most of them, most of the Disney movies and fairy tales are just propaganda so that women... Am I a lesbian? Hear me out. Am I a lesbian? Because I'm thinking about it, right? So many of the Disney movies and films and stuff are kind of about love and romance, right? But I've never watched a single one and been like, oh yeah, that guy, that prince, he's a hottie, that prince. I want to be with that prince. I'm just like, wow, the princess is so pretty. I want to be like her. I want to be her best friend. Egg white and sugar, unhealthy things. You've always been sick, now you're also physically unwell. Yep. Marshmallows are made out of cum. King Kingdom 92. Whoever told you that, whoever taught you that fact, was grooming you, and I hope you're okay. Because I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. Is that true? I'll never eat a marshmallow again. I'll wait until marriage. Their bastardization of the original stories. Disney films are not original stories? Where is I going with this stream? Oh yeah, marshmallows. Ah. Oh gosh, this one is so long. Man, my poor kitty eyes, man. How the heck am I supposed to read this? That's not lesbian. Prince is pretty girly too. I don't know. The princes are not girly enough. I made it up. Okay, here we go. If you had a chance to read the Medium article about Verify with Apple Wallet, it might have made you think about the future that is being built. You were right to point out that age verification is not the true goal of these systems, which means the article was based on a false premise. That's why I said my previous marshmallow contained a trick question. What I'm really asking is whether you can find a valid technical criticism of Apple's new system, even though on the surface it does seem to solve the privacy problem. There are a lot of online commenters and YouTube channels that instinctively jump to claims of censorship and surveillance without thinking through the details. They need someone like you who can look ahead and see the bigger picture. The fact that people find you cute could also help you differentiate yourself from the existing tech channels. Oh man, I don't have any business making a tech channel, but you know what? I'm pretending to be a nurse apparently. I'm already a fraud. Might as well go all the way. Might as well take it the whole way, right? I could be like Linus in Tech Tips. Good morning, Lechuga, how are you? Meow meow meow. Okay, I didn't read the Medium article. Man, that site is garbage. Medium sucks. It's the beginning of enshittification. But I did see some stuff about Verify with Apple Wallet, and I feel like theoretically, if you've already sold your soul to Apple and you're in the ecosystem, um, but that's a thing. I don't know, like it sucks, right? Because right now, Apple, like Izuku says, they don't trust Apple. Right now, Apple is greedy and hoarding Apple user data, right? Or maybe not, maybe that's not, maybe that's not totally true. Um I don't know. I have to look into it more. I don't have enough evidence. What I'm trying to say is that you know how everybody is upset about like Windows screen scanning? Well, Apple kind of did it first a long time ago, and they've been doing that a long time ago. They developed a thing that would scan all of Apple's photos, and then if you had CS, whatever it's called, bad things in there, it could like I don't know, report you or something, perhaps. But then they were like, I don't know if this is a good idea, so we're just gonna turn it off. But it works, right? Anyway, I'm saying things. What I'm trying to say is that um founders die. Founders are mere mortals, just like me when I die soon, right? But companies can go on for a long time. They can. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know the word I'm looking for. What's the word that means When like when your progeny lives longer than you. Something that ends with seed. Meow 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 meow. Not evolve. Like, what the heck is the word I'm looking at? Whatever. Man, no. I need this word. They can outlive. Yeah, but there's okay, yes. Outlive, but a different word for that. I think it is just succeed. I think LDTGX. I think you're absolutely right. I think it's just that's what I was looking for, but it sounds weird in this context. Anyway, not cuckseed. Anyway, anyway, the company lives on, and then yeah, the C-suite changes and their policy changes. Man, if I'm getting upset again. I don't really want to talk about. I don't want to talk about companies emailing me to tell me we've made a change to our user agreement and our privacy policy. But don't worry, we're not going to tell you what the changes are in this email. I just want to let you know there's been changes. Like, fuck you, man. Like, okay, I don't want to curse, but it's making me angry just to think about it. But what I'm trying to say is right now, I'm a Mac cigarette. I'm a Mac cigarette. You guys know the term. Oh, look at me doing double speak. Oh man, this is bad. This is getting worse and worse and worse. But I think that Apple is less dangerous than Google or Microsoft at the moment, but that can always change in the future. So there's no point in trusting them. Honestly, here's a better question I'm concerned about, right? Because of all the crazy choices and mistakes and the greed that's taking over, like Microsoft specifically, there's been an influx in the interest in Linux as a whole. So how long before that interest in Linux turns like megacorpo, right? There's a profit incentive there. Basically, right now, a lot of people don't use Linux, not because it's so bad or so terrible, but because they think it's too much work or too hard. But honestly, once you get used to it, it's fine. It's just an operating system, or well, whatever. Not technically, but you pick a distro and you just get an operating system, and it's fine for the most part. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is that I'm sure some evil people. Yeah, that ship sail. Red Hat and Microsoft are doing that as we speak. Yeah, Red Hat has already. There have already been like, what is it? Closed source, proprietary, paid for Linux distros kind of things, but I feel like it's gonna get bigger. So yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Apple bad, don't worry about that because there are worse predators. No, I mean Apple bad. Don't worry because life is short, especially if you're like me and you're actively dying. So don't worry. It's actually stress will make the cancer worse. It'll probably never happen. Linux is open source, has many distros. Even if Ubuntu went full corpo, you could still use some distro like 5 people know about. No, Oni-chan, you're mistaking what I'm saying. I'm not saying that all of Linux will go rogue, right? For money. I'm saying that capitalism absolutely corrupts, right? Greed corrupts. And they'll find opportunities. It's already happened. Like most of the VPN services that you hear about and that are shilled are like compromised in some way or another. So there's definitely a massive opportunity to monetize the hell out of privacy concerned folks. Now, whether or not that'll be worth it, maybe not, but it could be exactly like those what do they call it? Nigerian prince scams, where if you're of an average or above intelligence, you probably won't fall for the scam. But those who are beneath that, um, it's like you go fishing with a really big net, and the net has maybe some defects some places, so a lot of the fish escape. Like maybe it's just really slow. But you don't need all of them. You just need like one because you're hungry and you want dinner. And kitties love having fish for dinner. Saying if the main one does, there's tons of others. Oh, okay. Manning Bunception. You're my Nigerian prince. Why did that make me excited? I'm a lesbian. People are predicting 15 years Linux desktop will replace Windows soon. And these people don't know the future. But, I mean, I hope so for the sake of people still using Windows. That's a very serious affliction, almost as bad as my cancer. Anyway, next marshmallow. Have you played Nekopara? Nope, and I promised I would do it on stream sometime if I got like a certain milestone, but I can't remember what the milestone was. Also, I don't have the setup to do it. Do you like water? You look very hydrodynamic. Are you flirting with me, Anonymous? Of course I like water. I love water. I don't have enough of it. I need more. I need much, 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 much more. It's National Cat Lovers Month. Oh, all month? Yay! That makes me very happy. I didn't even know that. I bet this is fake news, but even if it's not fake news, let's pretend it's real news. I love kitty cats. I love them so much. In fact, before this stream, okay, you know how I told you guys I was gonna look for, I wanted to look for screenshots of Wan Q getting, like, gangbanged by lemurs, but instead I was on Reddit and I saw someone posted like their love for elder cats. Not like wizards. What's the term? Cats that are elderly. And then yeah, it was a very wholesome story. It could be fake. Maybe this is fake. It probably didn't happen. I bet you that this person has had this cat the whole time and they just wanted karma on Reddit. But they wrote this pretend story about how they went to a shelter and they saw a really old fella, a 19-year-old kitty cat, and they were like, I gotta bring him home. I gotta bring home this tuxedo. And then they shared pictures of the old fella who had no teeth and just looked very old and cranky, but also very cute. Anyway, the idea you briefly mentioned and thought no one would be interested in? That sounds cool. And if it's something you were interested in, go for it. Yes, that one. Yes, that other one too. Yes, all of them. Thank you. Thank you. I saw something else today as well. Listen, I don't have ADHD. I do not have ADHD. But it was something like this. Come up with an idea for a fun project on a Wednesday. Stop online for like tools to help build the fun project on a Thursday. Wait for the delivery of those goods that are gonna come next Tuesday over the weekend. And then it's like, it's just like, and then it's back to Wednesday. So it's like you never get around to, and then like the point is like you never actually do the project. And that's how I feel with the end of the year deadline. It's coming up, and I promised the Moonies for some ungodly reason that I was gonna rap, that I was gonna be a rap star, a rap god, just like Eminem. And Man, my fears. I don't want to be like Maury Calliope. I don't like Callie's rap skills. I know, heresy. I'm being mean for saying these words. Listen, I like her looks. I like her lore. I love her voice. I like her streams. I think she's funny. I think she has like kind of like a girl crush effect. Ouch. I like her as a person, a character. But I really, 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 really don't like her rap. So what am I gonna do? I don't know. I can't I can't release cringe rap. If I'm gonna do it, it has to be yes, exactly. VTuber rap beef. I guess since I've said all this shit, I guess now I gotta now I gotta write a diss track. Oh man, I should have kept my mouth shut. Wait till the new year comes. You can lie about the things you will change. Leave me alone. Anyway. Hello, Moon. Today I had trouble with my car with an inspection coming up. Struggling to fix it in my family's workshop while pressed on time. I was annoyed and stressed. Then the cat event notification popped up on my phone, and I just stood in the workshop listening to you while the rain fell outside. After you said your goodbyes, I was in a good mood. I then tried again to fix my car, and it worked on the first try. Thank you for existing, Moon. Oh, this is so sweet. Oh, thank you for writing this, Anonymous. I'm sorry that you had car troubles. That's like very painful. I'm not gonna lie. I don't recommend car troubles. Are um they're very terrible. They disrupt your whole day. It made me tear up too a little bit. Like I don't even have a car anymore. It's been stolen, but yeah, they are like a pain in the ass. It's like the worst thing. You imagine you buy all these things in life that are like so expensive and they have the nerve to just break on you. Like what's up with that? Can someone please invent cars that never need maintenance and never break or have any issues, please? Please, I humbly request that. Actually, maybe we don't need cars. Maybe we need something else because of the environment. Yada 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 yada. I'm done. Here's a quote and I leave. Your dream is pointless if you don't make it happen. This was the quote that I had for you today, stolen from I don't know where. And I'm not gonna lie, when I read this in my spreadsheet, I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to share it with you guys because I felt like it was too personal. What happened to all the mean modelos? Did they all get bored and leave? LDTGX, I hired a slave contractor to take care of my marshmallows. So now, like a princess, what I do is I just wait to get a file drop with all of them sorted through. So like, yeah, someone else is reading them and filtering out the mean ones for me. I'm grateful. I'm not even paying them. It's funny. Okay, I gotta go. Bye. But no, I want to talk about this quote. I don't think it's necessarily true because obviously a dream can still be good even if you can't make it happen. Like, let's just say for some reason your dream is illegal. Like, for some reason you dream about, you know, something that would get you on a list if I said it out loud. So I'm not going to say it out loud. You could just, maybe thinking about it makes you feel happy. So, don't let these random words dictate your life. Figure out what your situation is. If you have a dream that's not going to hurt anybody and that's just going to make your life better, right? You are not allowed to hurt anybody or commit crimes. I'm not condoning that. Yeah, make it happen. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I love you. Have an excellent rest of your Friday and a wonderful weekend if I don't see you. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. I had fun today. I have fun every day. We'll be back tomorrow with Sugoi Nani Desu Saturday, otherwise known as What the Fuck Saturday. We're gonna talk about strange and taboo things, and it'll be just like any other day. War crimes. No war crimes. We're not allowed to do them yet. We gotta wait until I'm a state official. Should I go into politics? This will be the question of the day tomorrow. Goodbye.